Merg? Merg, is that you? Is your story done yet?
Dr. Botch, is it already Wednesday? Oh my goodness. Okay, so, I'm working on my story. I went ahead and I'm not done with my story yet, but let me tell you what I've got. So I went to the University of Michigan Museum of Art's website. I picked out my 2 characters. We've got this guy, who I'm gonna call Mr. Sparkles. And we've got this guy, who we're going to call Herman. Now, Mr. Sparkles is a guard around a unicorn castle. And Herman is really trying to get into the castle because he is a world famous unicorn trainer. So this is how the story goes. Mr. Sparkles is standing outside the castle and he says, "Hello, what are you doing?" And then Herman says, "Hi, can I come in the castle?" And then that's what I have so far.
You're trying to tell me that's all the dialogue that you have written? I need to learn something about these characters through what they say. I need the dialogue to be rich. I need to know the motivations. I need to learn something about Mr. Sparkles and Herman. I mean, you've described them, but I need them, their dialogue, to really make the story explode off the script. Keep in mind, I've got famous actors. They can do anything.
Okay, so I was thinking for Mr. Sparkles' character, maybe he could use some really flashy, fancy words because he is a fancy unicorn castle guard. So maybe would that work if I use some fancy words when he's speaking?
I think guards would use a guard for a unicorn castle would certainly use some fancy language. I don't know what kind of language Herman would use. You said is Herman trying to get into that castle?
Yeah, I think so.
So maybe he's a little sneaky?
Oh, okay. So he could maybe ask questions. Maybe he could pretend to be someone else.
Now
Okay.
You're getting somewhere, Merg.
Okay. So I need to figure out how my character's dialogue can teach my reader about my characters.
That is exactly the right thing to be doing right now.
Okay.
Merg, that's the essence of script writing.
Okay, so Dr. Botch, I'll get to work on this, and my story's not due until 8 p.m. on Thursday, right?
Of course, that's when it is always due, Merg.
Okay. Dr. Botch, I'll get to work, and we will check in on Friday.